Hi, Drain Dye here, Philly-based artist and designer. I wanted to take a minute, take a break, and tell you about some of my initial thoughts on the Bambu A1 Mini. It's a brand new printer for me. I just got it a couple days ago. I've been running it pretty much nonstop. The first day, maybe 2 days. Let's see what days. Yeah, first 2 days. I printed stuff that I needed. I printed like a bin for the poops that it makes as it changes filament and starts prints. I printed a little thing that helps keep the wire out of the way of the tower, so in the motion it doesn't get caught on anything. Let's see what else. I printed a dustpan because I needed one, which works great. I'm so happy with that. I printed a holder for the AMS system out of silk PLA, and it just wasn't strong enough. I was trying to clean it up and I squeezed it a little bit too hard, not very hard, and it cracked. So I think I'm gonna wait for a different filament. I've been using filament that I have on hand. The filament that I've ordered that I really want to try with this printer hasn't come in yet. So I kind of have limited options. I have a gold Overture PETG and a gold PLA that I even forget what brand it is. Nice and shiny gold. So today I decided to change things up. I've been 3D printing little pins for a while, and I wanted to print a new one, which is my Drain Dye ETH pin, and I did a run on the Prusa Mini that I've been borrowing, and it just printed it pretty much flawlessly. There was a few little strings, but I'm used to that. Light hit of the torch, those disappear. And so I took the file, put it in the Bambu slicer, and tried to print it. And it was a challenge. I pretty much spent all day trying to dial in the settings to get that to work. So I guess if I was going to boil down this quickly, is that PLA is great on this printer. It's, you know, you just hit a button, you don't have to worry about it, it just prints. I haven't really had anything fail. I had one thing fail because it was plated from Maker's World just a little bit too close to the edge of the build plate. So that's not the printer's fault. That's the designer's fault. And so anyway, PLA is amazing on this. PETG is harder. And I like using PETG because it's stronger, it's more durable. I just feel like whenever I'm selling someone something, I don't know, I just like the quality better. And maybe I just need to explore more filaments because I haven't explored that many filaments. I kind of got that in my mind early and have been working mostly using that Overture Gold PETG filament. So anyway, yeah, this thing is really fast. It's a lot faster than the Prusa Mini. But what's interesting is all that speed doesn't always end up saving you that much time. These items that I'm printing are flat, they're pretty small, no bigger than 3 inches in diameter. And the time that you're saving on that between the Prusa Mini and the Bambu, once you get the Bambu to handle it, is only probably 6 minutes per print, which I guess adds up over a week or so. I think it would have definitely cut down the time whenever I printed, 300 of those pins before Miami. But it's not like you're cutting your time in half. All right, and because PETG is a little bit harder of a filament, you can't print it as fast as you can PLA. Whenever the printer does those quick moves, you end up kind of just wrecking your print sometimes. The big thing that I ran into was with the PETG was the infill. It doesn't like infill at all. It drags the print head across the previous infill layer and wrecks the infill, wrecks that current layer. I ended up mitigating this on these thin, pin prints by expanding the top layer and the bottom layer so that there are no infill layers. So that was the workaround. It really didn't make it print any longer. So one of these prints, I think the print this morning on the Prusa, might have been like 32 minutes with the prep time, 29 minutes of print time. On the Bambu A1 Mini, it's basically 30 minutes with 24 minutes of print time and 5 minutes of, prep time. So, but the Prusa Mini isn't my printer. It's lent to me, and the Bambu will be replacing it. Eventually I'll have to give that one back. Until then, I'm going to keep using it. I'm so grateful. And I'm really excited about figuring out how to do this Bambu workflow, especially in PETG. I know that it's annoying, but I feel like I can figure it out. And I feel like that's going to be very rewarding. I think that Bambu is kind of the future of 3D printing, the way that they're just making it kind of plug and play for everyone, especially with the PLA filaments. So I think this is only my first Bambu printer, but I could picture myself getting a more substantial one, down the road, and figuring out the slicer and how to make these printers work, with the filaments that I want to use is just part of the journey. And so I figured I would mention that. Feel free to check out my pins. They're on TikTok, in my TikTok shop, so you can have an idea of the kind of things that I'm printing. This new one is really cool. And this is, let me see, I think this is the most recent one, but here it is. It is the it is the Ethereum symbol that I've put branded drain die on there. Damn it. And then there are 2 eyes at the top of the bottom, and this is where the pins will be, behind the eyes. But it's pretty dope. I'm thinking about making one of these that is just the pyramid, because that would also be really amazing. But this is what took up my entire day. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's true. Anyway, I hope this information might help you, or maybe find it interesting. I don't know. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And thank you for watching. See ya.